Hey, you guys. I know it's been a while since I've been on. It's May the 4th. As much as I want to be excited about that, we're still going through the grieving process. If you don't know, my mother-in-law passed away on the 22nd, really unexpectedly, and yeah, it's just been hectic and tough, and we're all exhausted. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know when I'll be able to do videos. I don't know when I'll be able to paint. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot at this point. We are in the process of, we have to get her house in the probate so it can get into our name because it was willed to us or to my husband. And once that happens, we can move into our house, which means we need to pack up our house. We also need to do renovations at her house to make it possible for us to move in, or more comfortable, I should say, for us to move in. And in the meantime, we'll be living at my mom's house in our RV, and the kids will be staying in my mom's house. But, it's stressful. It's frustrating. There's just so many unknowns. We don't know. We don't even know if we can move into her house. We don't know if we have to sell it so we can, survive. Most of everything that's happening, my husband needs to be there to help his sister. I need to be here to take care of our kids and keep our household running smoothly. But I also need to be going through our stuff and packing and getting rid of things we don't need or don't use or won't use. I need to do that, and that in itself is, it's too much for one person to handle. I'm doing my best to handle everything, but the more days that go by with the unknowns, the more I just stress out more because I don't know. Sounds like one of my kids is coming. Mom's doing a video, so you go upstairs, I'll be there. So, plus we have both kids in sports now. Our son is in t-ball, our daughter's in softball. I'm glad they're in sports. I'm glad they're doing something fun. They need that right now. But that's just one more stress that's put on me. I have to get them to and from school. I have to get them to and from practice, to and from games. I have to get our house packed up. I still have to feed us. I still need to keep our house running. I need to, pay the bills. I need to feed them. There's, everyday things. And it's taking its toll. I'm not sure when I'll be able to come on and do videos for you guys. I had all these grand plans of doing fun things with everyone on YouTube and on my website. I did just post a couple things on my website, but I don't even know when the last time it was that I did a video or posted anything. Yeah, I don't want you guys feeling sorry for me. That's the last thing I'm after. I don't need anybody feeling sorry for me. I don't need anybody reaching out and telling me how sorry they are or how can they help, or I'm not looking for any of that. I just need to voice this and to vent. And I'm not venting about anybody, but it's just the situation we're in at this moment. We're doing the best we can with the situation, and I really wish that we had a better handle. I wish we had more money. We don't have a whole lot of money right now, and yeah, it's tough. I don't know if we can even make our bills this month because we don't have a whole lot of money. And it's not that we don't have. It's when you work for contractors, they don't like to pay like they should. And that's the situation we're in at the moment. We have contractors that have not paid. I don't know if my husband's really going to cut ties with them like he says. At this point, I don't think he should, because we need all the money we can get, but we also need for them to pay and not treat us like we're the small guy that can just wait, because we can't. We've got bills to pay. We've got children to feed. We have employees to pay, or an employee to pay. It's, sometimes owning your own business is not the grand time everybody thinks it is. And I know a lot of people, and I think a lot of people maybe in my family or a lot of our friends think, oh, you guys own your own business, you make a lot of money, you have a lot of money, you can do whatever. And that is not the case, because we cannot. We skimp and scrape just like everyone else. And this month is going to be a really tough month for us. It's going to be tough for us to pay our bills. It's only the beginning of the month. The bills that I just paid today are back due bills that were due last month. Yeah, it's just really, really tough and stressful. And like I said, I don't want people to feel sorry for me. This is the reality of what it's like to have a family member pass away unexpectedly. And it's the reality of owning your own business. And it's not all roses and happiness when you own your own business. It is tough. We're not a, big, huge, giant corporation that has 1 million employees and we can just go and do whatever we want because we've got money. That's not our business. That's not us. And we just don't know how to make it all work right now. We always make it work. I mean, this isn't the first time this has happened with money-wise. We made it work all the other times. This isn't a one-time thing. This happens a bit, especially when contractors don't pay. But then you put the stress of someone passing away that's really close to you, having to deal with a will, having to deal with everything that comes along with that. We are not the executors of my mother-in-law's will. My sister-in-law is. But that doesn't mean my husband can't just walk away and say, okay, you have to do it all. That's not, he wouldn't do that anyway. And so he's doing the best he can to help his sister to make everything work. And I know he's way more stressed out than I am, and he has every right to be way more stressed out than I am. My stress right now is, how am I gonna pack us up and move us, and where are we gonna put everything? We have no place to put anything is the main problem. If we had a place for it, I don't think I'd be so stressed out. I mean, in reality, I'm really excited to move. That's where we wanted, we own it. We own a piece of property next to his mom's house and property, and our intention was to build. And right now, I'm really glad we didn't even break ground yet. I'm glad we hadn't even started building yet. I'm glad we had decided to wait a year before we started building. And that was due to the prices of lumber have gone up a ton. And so yeah, I guess that's a unforeseen plus that we didn't do all those things. But yeah, so that's all I've got, and I will just talk to you guys later.